Hello everyone, I am Dr. Eric Morrison. This is 7 Under 3, and I'll be covering trading education, more specifically Forex trading, using the TC2000 and TradingView platforms. Hello, this is the Forex Week in Review with the 28 majors and minors, the South African Rand, and Mexican Peso. And the reason why I go with a couple of the exotics is because of the fact that we do have commitment of traders action on the weekly. This is a weekly chart, and you could potentially just do one trade a week with proper risk management going forward. So start off with the Aussie dollar, Canadian dollar. We had price action below the dragon. It wasn't crowded out on the short side. Percentages were pretty much even. So standard trend trading. We did have a nice 1-to-1 going forward and a nice gain of $433.17 to the short side. Aussie dollar, Swiss franc, same thing. No significant crowding out to the short side. Everything below the dragon, everything red. Nice FTM to the short side, nice gain of $456 on one standard lot. Aussie dollar, Japanese yen. Overall trade to the downside was the week of the 24th to this week. Still have a green background for much of the strength is to the upside, and so currently in a consolidation zone, and with the RL270 in this consolidation zone here, we don't have a good 1-to-1. Did not take this trade. Currently in a consolidation zone for the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, as you can see here, barely just below it is the 200, and along lines with this consolidation zone, we did not have a 1-to-1 going forward. Did not take this trade. Aussie dollar, US dollar. Did take this trade with overall strength and weakness to the downside. We were up against the RL90, however, that isn't as significant as the 200 and the 200, 270. I did take this trade with a nice 1-to-1 all the way down to the Z3 excursion, or Z3, and we got a nice $737 gain out of it. Canadian dollar, Swiss franc, no significant crowding out to the long side. Did take this trade, however, I had the stop here at the height of the open of the previous week to get that 1-to-1 down there. Overall gain $53. Canadian dollar, Japanese yen, no significant trade. Follow money basically doesn't have it in there. Have relatively strong price action, and as you can see, it went back up at $1,279. Did not take this trade. Swiss franc, Japanese yen, we do have it crowded out on the long side, looking for a potential short. However, strength was to the upside with a nice green candle here. Beautiful gain here of $2,063. One standard lot above the dragon. Swiss franc, South African Rand, as you can see, above the dragon. Price action, everything green. No significant crowding out to the long side. Nice overall gain of $2,542 in one standard lot. Euro Aussie dollars, as you can see, a standard stream to the upside. We did have an FTM. It is significantly crowded out to the long side. Oh, we had a good standard 1-to-1 with the stop at the open of the previous week, and got a gain of $574 on one standard lot. Euro Canadian dollar, significantly crowded out to the long side, looking for a short. However, this was long with follow money in the green above the dragon with relative strength with a $98 loss. Euro Swiss franc, all below the dragon. This is to the upside on the previous week. No trade for this week. Overall loss of $233 that previous week, so no trade this week. Euro British pound, no significant trade to the week. Price action above the dragon. The green candle. The week, nothing for Euro British pound. Euro Japanese yen, beautiful trade. Overall green strength, close to above the dragon. The stop loss, nice low risk entry trade, greater than 1-to-1. And a nice $1,798 gain on one standard lot. We are crowded out significantly on the long side, looking for that relative short. We did get it a week ago, however, it did not significantly go down to the downside, so we're not there yet in terms of crowding out. Euro New Zealand dollar, nice overall trade, relative strength to the upside, nice gain on one standard lot, $1,417. Euro US dollar crowded out significantly to the long side. Did not have a trade on this squeeze, and as you can see here, it is potentially getting squeezed out without significant money follow through. However, they are starting to crowd them out to the short side after this incredible gain on Monday, July 10th that week. if you were to take a trade based on the Z3, the 200, and the Z3 excursion, this would have been the good time to go ahead and take that short as far as low risk trade. You had an incredible liquidity zone up here. Nice price action. Though we didn't get a signal because this candle was so long at that time. This would have been a good low risk trade. Here we go, South African Rand. Nice overall candle. FTM to the upside. We are crowded out significantly on the long side. However, overall gain of 2,266 on one standard lot to the long. British pound, Aussie dollar. Nice overall gain to the upside of 854. We are not crowded out significantly to the long side on British pound, Aussie dollar. British pound, Canadian dollar. Nice price action, still above the dragon. Really, we do have significant price target risk to reward to the Z3 excursion, as it did and turned around here. Profit was around $58 for British pound, Swiss franc. No significant crowding out to the long side. However, this is a good short for the short side, only $25 gain. Swiss franc, Japanese yen. Previous week was to the short side with this overall trade. Did not trade it this week until we get some more price action to the upside. We did with this week, so we'll be going into this week with a nice long bias for British pound, Japanese yen. British pound, New Zealand dollar. Nice overall price action to the upside. Overall gain of 1,865 on one standard lot. No significant crowding out to the long side on the commitment of traders. British pound, US dollar, same thing. Happening up there, no significant crowding out to the long side. However, this is getting squeezed to the short side with no signal to the short side at this particular time. Waiting for additional strength to the upside and getting back above the dragon. British pound, South African rand, beautiful trade here. Overall strength to the upside. Reversed from this position here on the week of the 24th. Nice overall gain of $2,846. New Zealand Canadian dollar mixed on the commitment of traders. However, price action below the dragon, everything is weak. The short side, and now has hit consolidation zone that is lined up with the Z3 excursion. Do not plan to trade this. We have two confirmations of a strong liquidity zone in this particular area. We'll see if it continues to go down next week. But we do have an FTM signal to the downside. We'll see if that will bounce or continue up there, but no trade for New Zealand Canadian dollar. New Zealand Swiss franc, beautiful trade of $880 on one standard lot to the downside. Looking at Z3 target, we have the Z3 excursion up here. Z3 target is better than a 1-to-1 going forward, and we're mixed on the commitment of traders. Brazilian Japanese yen, price action to the downside, overall loss of $214.97 on this overall trade to the downside. Brazilian US dollar, no significant crowding out to the short side. However, beautiful trade with a better than 1-to-1 all the way down to the Z3 excursion. Nice gain of $1,133 on one standard lot. US Canadian dollar to the upside. Overall above the dragon with a $485 gain. No significant commitment of traders on either side. US dollar Swiss franc. Weak longs to the upside. Still all price action to the below the dragon. Did not trade US dollar Swiss franc this week until we get additional price action to the downside. US dollar Japanese yen. Significant crowding out to the long side at 77.54. Beautiful trade to the upside with a nice overall gain, at least a 1-to-1 with $2,209.38. Now we do have price action to the upside. However, we are at consolidation zone here on the weekly. We do have our next target up here as long as it stays above this liquidity zone on the Z3 excursion. Nice target of 149.781. US Mexican peso, we did have an FTM to the upside in alignment with significant crowding out on the short side. However, the overall loss for the week of $442 did not gain traction in terms of relative strength. US dollars, South African rand, beautiful trade here. Nice, significant follow the money, relative strength. Green candle, no significant crowding out to the long side. Great gain of $2,648 on one standard lot. South African rand, Japanese yen to the downside. As you can see, we have follow money. Overall gain, however, was around $25. Now, this is one standard lot. If you wanted to trade additional units to get additional gains, you're going to have to increase that amount. But this is one standard lot in terms of overall gains for South African rand, Japanese yen. Looking at the dollar this week, we have significant price action above the dragon for the dollar. we could start seeing additional price action with the overall target of 106.025 to the upside with the Z3 and the Z3 excursion at 106.151. And this is off the RL270, so it did close above that with significant strength. We'll see if the dollar will continue to go to the upside. And as you can see here with the overall dollar, a little bit on the long side, but not crowded out in any significant way. Gold significantly went to the downside, and oil has been going up the past several weeks. Well, folks, that's all I have for the Forex Week in Review. We're currently conducting a foundations course, an advanced course, and an operations course where you can also learn programming in both PineScript and Python. If you're interested in this, click in the links below and applying your particular strategies in not only programming but also auto trading. Have a great weekend, everybody, and I'll see you on Sunday. Well, if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like rumble button below and the subscribe button. And if you want more information, go ahead and click the course information links below. On the TradingView link and on TC2000, I have an affiliate link. If you open up a TC2000 account, you will receive a $25 discount using that link. Thank you for your time.